besides Eugene, who was a world champion, European champion, and Olympian, this show also has some of the best New York City fighters. It has 7 undefeated fighters, all fighting competitive fights. So this is going to be a very exciting show. I think for Kurt, say a couple of things.
Yeah, just on behalf of Fight Promotions Inc., very excited to be rolling out in Webster Hall, which is a great venue. I mean, I haven't been clubbing there in quite a few years, but it should be fun to have a boxing show there. 2013 has been a great year for boxing, and I think in New York City it's really just heating up. You've had Golden Boy doing a lot of shows here. Main Events has even done a few shows, and now you have local promoters who are making big moves. I thought what Max Kellerman said during the Rigondeaux fight was particularly interesting and right on point when he said that the elite fighters in the world were the fighters who were the elite amateurs. I mean, that you have some rare exceptions, you know, maybe Julio Cesar Chavez, Manny Pacquiao, but you look at Mayweather, Andre Ward, Rigondeaux, Tim Bradley even was an elite amateur. The guys who were the best amateurs generally become the best pros, and you have in Yevgen, a 2011 amateur world champion, a guy who got robbed at the Olympics. Probably should have won gold. Without question, one of the best prospects in the world. It's very exciting to have him based in New York and fighting in New York. So, you know, Fight Promotions, extremely happy to have brought Yevgen over. It's not going to be the last fighter to be coming from that part of the world either. You're going to see a lot of Ukrainian, Kazakh fighters coming over here because they want to be in New York, they want to be in the spotlight, and it's just a really exciting time for New York boxing and for Fight Promotions. And obviously, you know, co-promoting with Dmitry Salita, who I've worked with for 10 years. I mean, I'm really proud of him and Star David and everything that he's brought to the table, and I think he's going to be a fantastic promoter. Star David is going to be great. I'm excited to work with him on this, certainly, for the show. So without further ado, I'll send it back to Dmitry and enjoy the show on Wednesday.
We'll list some of the fighters that are on the show that are not here today. Marcos Suarez, his manager is here. Marcos Suarez is a 2-time Golden Gloves champion. He's a national champion. He won the gloves at the
He's in college.
He's in college now. Good example for boxers as well. And not only a Golden Glove champion. He won the national season. He was an outstanding amateur and a blue chip prospect that everybody spoke about. So Marcus is going to be on a show. He made his pro debut actually on my show back in August. He fought a guy named Jamil Tyson, who was a veteran of 16 fights. Very impressive for a pro debut to do that. Another guy on the show also with extended amateur career will be Wesley Ferrer. He'll be fighting in a 4-round fight. One of the first fighters that I'd like to introduce is a Polish fighter by the name of Michael Czeduki. Michael was an accomplished amateur boxer that won national Polish championships as well as many European titles. He's currently based in Brooklyn, New York, and trains out of Gleason's gym. We know the recent popularity of Polish fighters in the United States, and Michael is definitely trying to follow in their footsteps. He will be taking on Joshua Nieves, who's upset-minded. He has 2 wins, one over undefeated Edwin Cotto, who he knocked out in his last fight. So, Michael, tell us about your operations and about the outcome of the fight. His manager Jeff will translate.
Ostatni, tak?
No, z jego walką.
Tak, no walczyłem z tym chłopakiem, miałem drugą walkę w swojej zawodowej karierze. Wtedy nie byłem aż tak dobrze przygotowany jak teraz. Teraz będzie o wiele lepiej.
That was the second fight in his pro career that he fought Joshua. It was a 4-rounder. He said he wasn't ready at that time yet. He was pretty much, learning boxing.
Teraz trenowałem znacznie lepiej i miałem bardzo dobry kamp, dobrych sparring partnerów i jestem gotowy do walki.
This last month and a half, he's been working hard at Gleason's gym with Harry, and training camp's been awesome. his sparring camp and everything, and he's ready for this fight. I can't wait.
Dziękuję. Chciałbym podziękować Hit First Boxing Management, mojemu przyjacielowi tutaj, Jeffowi i Jasonowi Costa. Chciałbym podziękować za możliwość walki też tutaj startu od Davis.
We'd like to thank everybody. We'd like to start David Dimitri for organizing this beautiful event. And can't wait till Wednesday. What's the home? Great night of boxing. All right.
Next, I'd like to introduce one of the best junior welterweight prospects from New York City. Most of his fights have been on the West Coast so far. He's well known around the gyms in New York, as he's helped many top fighters, including myself, Paul Malignaggi. He's a bad boy, as they say, and he's 4-0. Let Dimash Niazov say a couple of words. He'll be fighting in the 6th rounder.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sonia. I just want to say thank you guys for coming out in this cold weather. Second thing, I want to say congrats, Dimitri, on starting your promotional company, and I wish you a lot of success. And as for December 18th, I mean, I'm ready to rumble. We'll be training really hard. My team put a great work. They did tremendous in the camp. And I mean, you know, Webster Hall, and it's gonna go down. I remember as a teenager going there. So it's a place to be as a teenager, I would say. But I'm not a teenager anymore. You know, I used to go there, watch, you know, DJs perform, dancers. I went to Halloween concerts. You know, but this time I'm not gonna be on the sideline anymore. I'll be, you know, the one performing. So I'll put a great show for you guys and showcase my talent. Thank you.
Dimash trains at Fight Factory Gym, and besides being an excellent fighter, he also has a very strong following. So you're going to be hearing a lot of fans cheering for Dimash on December 18th. Next, I'd like to introduce the power punching and very entertaining Peter Reyes. Peter has had a successful amateur career, but his physical strength, determination, and showmanship definitely make him a star in the pros. In his last fight, which was on my show in Brooklyn, he scored a knockout of the year type of punch. He came off the canvas actually to put his opponent to sleep, literally. You know, Peter is an exciting personality inside and outside the ring. There's actually here a camera crew that is making a documentary film about him. So you know, you're always going to get a lot of entertainment with Peter Reyes. Peter, why don't you tell us about what you're going to do in December 18th?
What am I not gonna do? Oh. Oh. Woo! Alright, Batman. No, I just always want to say that. Yeah, I'm so, you know, gonna put on a great show, coming out dancing, coming to throw punches. Hopefully somebody goes to sleep and it's not me. You know, I just love to entertain, go in there, I get everything, and I guarantee you get to see a good show and good dancing. I've been practicing, you know, I got some moves. Woo! You know, Dancing with the Stars, here I come pretty soon. You know, so, I know Victor Ortiz didn't do so good, but I come for that trophy. December 18th, this will be a great show. Thanks to Dimitri and whoever put the show together. I'm a little lost, I'm sorry. And everybody, you know, who's gonna be on the show. It's gonna be a great night, and we're gonna shut it down. You know? So be ready to watch the great one, me. No, I'm just playing. And the rest. It should be a great event.
All right.
I love Coco. Coco Loco. Coco Loco. I love coconuts.
Is Steve or Jarrell here?
He's on his way. Give us 5-10 minutes.
We need the big baby.
All right, I wanted to introduce someone who is very near and dear to my heart. The first professional boxer I ever managed was a fighter by the name of Levan Easley, and we had him for a little while, and then we got an offer to come in and partner up with someone, and they had a trainer there who, I heard of this guy, James Buddy McGirt. And I think at that point in time, Buddy had trained maybe Brian Adams, and that was it. So Levan was maybe his second or third fighter that he ever trained. But we worked together, and I got to know Buddy, and obviously, Buddy was a tremendous fighter. Champion in 2 weight divisions, and was in legendary fights. And as a trainer, he's been just as good, if not even better, with training so many world champions and being in when HBO does legendary nights, they pretty much always have to go film Buddy talking about it because he's in the middle of most of those big fights. So I wanted to bring Buddy McGirt up here to say a few words. He's training. What do you want to talk from there, Buddy? He's training Jeff and Petro.
I just want to say that I want to thank everyone for being here and making me a part of this and training Eugene. It's a pleasure. The young man has a lot of talent, and the sky's the limit. It's all up to him. And I'm very impressed with him, and I just think that he's a superstar in the making. That's my true belief. And we got Batman on the card, so we can't go wrong. It should be a good night. Thank you.
Hey, buddy, you was afraid to go in the front? Buddy?
Huh?
You was afraid to go in the front there?
Yeah, I'm camera shy.
So the guy that Buddy's talking about is Eugene Petro. Eugene has had over 500 amateur fights with 80% knockout percentage, which is incredible for amateur boxing. Maybe Mark Wheeler had those kind of stats. He won the world title. He won the European championships. He was an Olympian. Ukraine had the best Olympic team, which Eugene was a part of, and he's a tremendous fighter. I've seen him train with Buddy in the gym, and all the hype is true. He's really fantastic and very advanced for the stage of his career. He's also very proud to represent his people of the Ukraine here in New York City on the world stage, being with the things that are going on there now. He's very happy to wear the flag and proud to honor his people and to show them support back home. So I will translate for Eugene. Eugene, say a couple of words here.
Прежде всего хочется поблагодарить всех людей, которые принимают участие в организации этого события. Для меня это дебютный бой, первый мой на профессиональном ринге. Я очень рад и хочу поблагодарить Star of David Promotion, Дмитрия Солиту, Fight Promotion за поддержку, за участие в развитии моей профессиональной карьеры. И я уверен, что я их не подведу. И хочется сказать, что я так особо не люблю болтать. Я предпочитаю выходить на ринг и показывать зрителям то, что я умею, а уже пускай люди тогда...
He wants to thank everybody for coming out here today, and all the people and organizations that are involved with making the show happen. He's very happy and honored to make his pro debut in New York City, and he says that he's not a man of many words, and would like to let his fist and let his skills do the talking. He definitely understands the responsibility and the pressure of fighting in New York, but he said that he's going to make all the hype that's been about him come true when people watch him December 18th.
Я думаю, все на этом. Можно, в принципе, поставить точку. Приходите и сами все увидите 18 числа.
He urges everybody to come and to see the next world champion. I want to say that Eugene is so popular that his fight is going to be broadcast on Ukrainian television, and we have actually a writer that flew here from the Ukraine. His name is Gleb, that is going to cover him for the fight. He's managed by Rory Donadio, who's here in the crowd, and Michael. Filmovitz.
Hey, Gene.
So again, we expect a lot of great things, and usually recently we have seen a great influx of Eastern European fighters because they have been allowed to turn pro just a couple of years ago. And Russia, the former Soviet bloc, had one of the best boxing schools in the world. And it's kind of becoming evident. And Eugene follows that path. And we expect a lot of great things from him. So we look forward to seeing you on December 18th. There are other two fighters that were supposed to be here, and hopefully they're coming before the press conference is over. I'll make an introduction about them. One of them is Steve Bujaj. Steve is a two-time Golden Glove champion. He actually won the gloves at heavyweight, and he's competing at cruiserweight. He's trained by legendary trainer of champions Billy Giles. Billy, say hello. And managed by Don Majeski, manager of champions, very well known. So they expect a lot of great things from Steve. And he has world title capabilities. He's not here. Billy, why don't you say a couple of words on his behalf?
Good afternoon, everybody. He's what I told you about my kid right now. He's a two-time Golden Glove champion. Won the Ray Robinson Award. He's 9-0, 6 knockouts. Probably the best prospect in New York. Never fought too many bums. Cowboys and Indians, I don't play. He doesn't play. He's gonna come here and do what he's supposed to do for Demetrius. Demetrius I know since a kid, so it's my pleasure to do something for Demetrius. I thought one day that me and Demetrius was gonna have the biggest fight in this place, but it never came to pass. So maybe this is what it's supposed to be, and I'm so proud to have this work for this guy right here. But I seen him as a little guy. Now that I see him, he done took over. He paying me.
We have another very exciting fight on the show. As of late, I guess for the last decade, the heavyweight division, especially in the United States, has been kind of asleep. We've all been kind of searching and waiting for the next great American heavyweight over. And it's too bad that he's not here, because if you would see him, you would understand what I'm talking about. But it's possible that the American heavyweight division has just got a shot of item B12. And the fighter that I'm talking about is undefeated Jarrell Miller. He's 6-0, 6 knockouts. He will be taking a significant step up in competition, and he will be competing in a 6-round bout. His trainer, Kelly, is here. Kelly?
Yes. How you doing?
Kelly's a very well-known trainer in New York City. They train a lot of champions. And since Jarrell is not here, maybe Kelly can say a couple of words.
He just walked in.
Oh.
I believe.
Jarrell, you see?
Oh, that's Jarrell? Okay. Well, Jarrell didn't just walk in. As we all know, heavyweight sometimes are relatively late, but speaking on Mr. Miller's behalf, as you know, if you don't know, he was once a K1 superstar with an outstanding record of 22-1, 9 knockouts. And now he's turned into a great prospect for heavyweight in New York City. I believe he's one of the best heavyweights we have right now on the come-up, or the prospect. His record right now is 6-0 with 6 knockouts. And he's doing real well. He's making a great transition from kickboxing to boxing. And I think you're going to be really impressed with him once I meet him personally, because he's an outstanding person outside the ring as well as he is inside the ring. He's going to be a future world champion, and that's all I have to say about Mr. Miller. But I see you all at the fights and enjoy the fights. And I want to thank Demetrius' leaders for putting this event together, and his whole staff and everybody that's participating. He's doing a great job in New York City. Thank you very much.
I'd like to have Steve Bujaj say a couple of words. The trainer spoke with you a little bit, but okay.
Hi, how's everybody doing? Great to see everybody here. We'll keep it short and sweet. I'm ready to fight. I'm sharp. Been training for months for this fight, and I'm looking forward to putting on a great show. So, see you guys all there.
Get out in front. Where do the photographers want everybody? What's a better shot, behind or in front? Behind.
This is back.
I'll get in the middle. I'll get on one side of the
more, Дима, пусть немножко, чуть-чуть.
Hey, what's up?
No, close.
Squeeze in, guys.
Hold on a minute.
In this business for 50 years. People say that I'm the oldest boxing publicist in the world, and I don't know if that should make me proud or ashamed, but anyway, I am proud to work on this promotion. I also work with, well, you name the fighters in the last 50 years, I've worked with them. And this young man, I'll say Eugene because I'm not going to say his name correctly. I've watched him on YouTube. He looks like a guy that's right out of the Glovatkin mold. Punch the head and body, non-stop punching with power. And I can tell you that in all my years in the business, I never remember a fighter fighting the main event in his pro debut. Even guys like Oscar De La Hoya and George Foreman, who won gold medals, and who I've worked with extensively and who I like to call my friends. It didn't happen to them. It's happening to this young man, and I think from the looks of things, he's going to lead up to his reputation, and everybody that's going to be there on Wednesday night will be able to say years from now, I saw this guy make his pro debut at Webster Hall. I'm excited about it. I hope you all are, and we'll see you Wednesday.